Have you ever found yourself feeling more tired than usual, or maybe you've noticed your energy levels aren't what they used to be? It's something many of us experience as we get older, and sometimes it feels like there's not much we can do about it. But what if I told you that certain foods could help not only give you back some of that lost energy, but also help with something as common as diabetes, especially if you're dealing with its symptoms? You might be thinking, how could food possibly help reverse diabetes symptoms? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. It's all about small changes that can have a big impact on your health, and these changes don't have to be overwhelming or hard to follow. In fact, in this video, we'll be discussing 3 surprising foods that can help reverse diabetes symptoms and get you feeling better than ever. Now, I know diabetes is a serious condition, and if you're managing it, you may be constantly looking for ways to control your blood sugar and improve your overall health. While it's always important to consult with your doctor for medical advice, making smart food choices is something we all can do to take control of our health. So, let's start with our first surprising food, cinnamon. You might already have this spice sitting in your kitchen, perhaps tucked away in a jar for baking. But did you know that cinnamon is more than just a tasty addition to your oatmeal or coffee? It has powerful properties that can help with diabetes, especially when it comes to managing blood sugar levels. Several studies have shown that cinnamon can help increase insulin sensitivity. Insulin is a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar in your body, and when your cells become resistant to insulin, it can lead to higher blood sugar levels, a key symptom of diabetes. By improving insulin sensitivity, cinnamon helps your body use insulin more effectively, which in turn helps lower blood sugar levels. But it doesn't stop there. Cinnamon also contains compounds that can help lower cholesterol and reduce inflammation in the body. Both of these factors are crucial for managing diabetes because inflammation and high cholesterol can contribute to insulin resistance and make diabetes symptoms worse. Just half a teaspoon of cinnamon a day added to your meals or drinks can have a positive effect. Now, I know some of you may be wondering, how can I easily incorporate cinnamon into my day? Well, the good news is, it's super simple. You can sprinkle it on your morning oatmeal, mix it into your coffee, or even add it to a smoothie. It's an easy way to enjoy the benefits of cinnamon without much effort. And let's face it, who doesn't love the smell of cinnamon in the kitchen? As we move into the second food, let's talk about avocados. You might already be aware of how healthy avocados are, but did you know they can actually help improve blood sugar control? It's true! Avocados are rich in heart-healthy fats and fiber, and both of these nutrients play a significant role in stabilizing your blood sugar levels. The fiber in avocados slows down the digestion of carbohydrates, which helps prevent blood sugar spikes after meals. This is especially important for people with diabetes, as managing these spikes is key to preventing long-term complications. Plus, the healthy fats in avocados support your body's insulin sensitivity, much like cinnamon does. Another amazing thing about avocados is their ability to promote a feeling of fullness. If you've ever eaten a meal and felt hungry again an hour later, you know how frustrating that can be. Avocados help to keep you satisfied longer, making it easier to manage your weight, a crucial aspect of managing diabetes. So, how can you include more avocados in your diet? It's easy. You can add slices to your salads, spread them on toast, or even blend them into a smoothie for a creamy texture. If you enjoy Mexican food, guacamole is another great way to incorporate this nutrient-packed fruit into your meals. Now that we've covered cinnamon and avocados, let's talk about the third food that's not only delicious but also diabetes-friendly, leafy greens. You've probably heard the advice to eat more greens, and for good reason. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, but they're also low in carbohydrates, which makes them a fantastic food choice for anyone managing diabetes. Leafy greens are especially important because they help lower the glycemic index of the meals you eat. The glycemic index is a measure of how quickly foods raise your blood sugar. Foods with a high glycemic index can cause blood sugar spikes, while foods with a low glycemic index, like leafy greens, help keep those spikes in check. This is a game changer when it comes to managing diabetes. But that's not all. Leafy greens are also high in magnesium, a mineral that has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. In fact, studies suggest that increasing your intake of magnesium-rich foods can help lower your chances of developing diabetes. You can add leafy greens to almost anything. Toss some spinach into your morning omelet, blend kale into a smoothie, or throw some arugula into a salad. The possibilities are endless, and the benefits are clear. So, now that we've covered cinnamon, avocados, and leafy greens, I hope you're starting to see how small, everyday changes in your diet can make a big difference in managing diabetes. Each of these foods has specific benefits that target blood sugar control, insulin sensitivity, and overall health, and they're all easy to incorporate into your daily meals. In the next part, we'll dive into some more tips on how to make these foods work for you and why these simple changes are worth making. Stay tuned! Now that we've touched on some powerful foods like cinnamon, avocados, and leafy greens, let's explore how you can make them a regular part of your diet and dive a little deeper into their health benefits. It's all about making small changes that, over time, can have a significant impact on managing diabetes. But before we get into how to use these foods, let's look at the role of fiber in your diet. Fiber is a crucial component in managing diabetes, and it works hand in hand with many of the foods we've already mentioned. Fiber helps regulate your blood sugar levels by slowing down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. This is particularly important for preventing those sharp blood sugar spikes that can occur after eating a meal. It's especially helpful if you're focusing on losing weight or maintaining a healthy weight, as fiber helps with satiety and reduces overeating. Leafy greens, for example, are an excellent source of fiber. But it's not just greens that you should focus on. Beans, legumes, whole grains, and fruits like berries are also great options. By adding these fiber-rich foods to your meals, you're not only improving blood sugar control, but you're also supporting your digestive health, reducing your cholesterol, and helping to maintain a healthy weight. If you're thinking, I'm not sure where to start with fiber, don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. Try adding a handful of berries to your breakfast or mixing some beans into your salads or soups. If you enjoy pasta, consider switching to whole grain options, or even try spiralized zucchini or other vegetables to keep your meals lower in carbohydrates. The key is to aim for a variety of fiber sources throughout the day, which will give you the benefits of blood sugar regulation as well as improved digestion. Let's take a moment to talk about nuts and seeds. While you might not immediately think of these as a diabetes-fighting food, they're an excellent choice when managing blood sugar levels. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are all full of healthy fats, fiber, and protein, three key components that help stabilize blood sugar. Nuts and seeds also contain magnesium, which, as we mentioned earlier, is essential for improving insulin sensitivity. The good news is that adding nuts and seeds to your diet is as easy as tossing a handful into your salad, sprinkling some chia seeds into your smoothie, or enjoying a small handful of almonds as a snack. One of the benefits of nuts and seeds is that they help balance the effect of carbohydrate-heavy foods. When you pair a small handful of almonds or walnuts with a piece of fruit, for example, the healthy fats and fiber help slow the absorption of sugar from the fruit into your bloodstream, preventing a blood sugar spike. Here's a tip. Keep a small jar of mixed nuts and seeds in your kitchen or carry a snack-sized portion with you when you're on the go. Not only will this help keep your energy levels stable, but it'll also satisfy your hunger between meals, which can make a big difference when you're working to manage diabetes. Let's shift gears a bit and talk about the power of hydration. Staying properly hydrated is essential for everyone, but it's especially important when managing diabetes. When your body is dehydrated, your blood sugar levels can become more concentrated, making it harder for your body to regulate them effectively. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps to keep your blood sugar levels in check, and it's an easy, natural way to support your diabetes management efforts. Water is always the best choice, but if you're looking for something a little more exciting, herbal teas or infused waters can provide variety without adding any sugar. Just make sure to steer clear of sugary drinks, which can contribute to blood sugar spikes. Now, let's revisit cinnamon and explore how you can incorporate it into more than just your morning oatmeal. Cinnamon can be used in a variety of ways to spice up your meals. For example, you can sprinkle it on roasted vegetables like sweet potatoes or carrots, add it to your homemade granola, or even mix it into yogurt or cottage cheese. It's a versatile spice that doesn't just have to be reserved for sweets, it works wonders in savory dishes too. By getting creative with how you use cinnamon, you'll find that it can easily become a part of your everyday meals, helping you manage your blood sugar while adding a burst of flavor. And as we discussed earlier, cinnamon is incredibly beneficial for improving insulin sensitivity, so even a small daily dose can provide impressive results over time. As we continue exploring these diabetes-friendly foods, let's talk about the importance of meal timing and portion control. Eating smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day can help regulate your blood sugar and prevent those energy crashes that often happen after large meals. When you eat, try to focus on having balanced meals that combine protein, healthy fats, and fiber. This combination helps slow the absorption of sugar and keeps you feeling full longer, making it easier to manage your diabetes symptoms. One of the best ways to stay on track is to plan ahead. Consider preparing your meals for the week so that you always have healthy options on hand, reducing the temptation to reach for something processed or sugary. By controlling your portions and choosing whole, nutrient-dense foods, you'll be doing your body and your blood sugar levels a huge favor. Finally, let's talk about the importance of balancing carbohydrates in your meals. While carbs are necessary for energy, not all carbohydrates are created equal. Complex carbohydrates, like those found in whole grains, vegetables, and legumes, are far better for managing blood sugar levels than simple carbs, like those found in white bread or sugary snacks. By focusing on complex carbs and reducing your intake of simple sugars, you're helping keep your blood sugar stable throughout the day. Now that we've gone over the role of fiber, nuts and seeds, and meal timing, we can start thinking about how these foods, combined with the ones we've already covered, can help create a powerful, diabetes-friendly eating plan. In the next part, we'll wrap things up by diving into some more tips for reversing diabetes symptoms naturally and living a healthier life overall. So, don't go away, there's still more to come. Now that we've explored a handful of powerful foods, like cinnamon, avocados, leafy greens, and others, let's wrap things up by looking at how you can put all of these ingredients together to support your health in a practical way. Remember, these changes don't have to be huge, dramatic shifts in your lifestyle. Sometimes, it's the little things that make the biggest difference. One thing to keep in mind is that consistency is key when it comes to managing diabetes. It's not about making one change and hoping for an immediate miracle, but rather about creating a pattern of healthy habits that you can sustain over time. Incorporating the foods we've discussed into your daily routine, even in small amounts, can lead to significant improvements in blood sugar control. Over time, you'll start to notice improvements not just in your blood sugar, but also in your overall energy levels, mood, and well-being. One way to stay consistent is to focus on meal planning and prepping. This doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need to spend hours in the kitchen every day. In fact, spending an hour or two once a week to prepare some healthy meals and snacks can save you a lot of time and help you avoid the temptation to reach for something that doesn't support your health. If you're not sure where to start, keep it simple. Roast a big batch of vegetables, cook some whole grains, and prep your favorite proteins. Keep some pre-cut fruits and veggies in the fridge for snacks, and have your nuts and seeds ready to grab. It doesn't have to be fancy, but these small steps add up to big rewards. Now, I want to take a moment to highlight the importance of supporting your gut health. This is something that's often overlooked, but it plays a huge role in managing blood sugar levels. The gut is where a lot of the magic happens. It's where your body processes nutrients, regulates inflammation, and even affects your blood sugar. Eating foods rich in fiber, like the ones we've discussed, helps feed the good bacteria in your gut, which supports overall digestive health. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut are also excellent for gut health, as they contain probiotics that help balance your digestive system. By nurturing your gut with these foods, you're not only improving digestion but also helping your body process sugar more efficiently. So, if you haven't tried adding a bit of yogurt to your day, consider giving it a go. Another helpful tip is to stay active, even if it's just in small ways. Physical activity can help improve insulin sensitivity, which is especially beneficial for anyone managing diabetes. It doesn't mean you have to join a gym or run a marathon. Taking a daily walk, doing some light stretching, or even gardening can make a big difference. The key is to find something you enjoy and make it a regular part of your day. And don't forget to get enough sleep. This is another area that can have a big impact on your blood sugar levels. Poor sleep can interfere with your body's ability to regulate blood sugar, so making sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night is crucial. If you're struggling with sleep, try relaxing before bed by reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing deep breathing exercises. Small changes to your sleep habits can lead to big improvements in how you feel and how your body functions. So, to sum it all up, cinnamon, avocados, leafy greens, fiber-rich foods, nuts and seeds, and proper hydration are all great tools in managing diabetes and improving overall health. But it's the combination of these foods and habits, along with staying active, getting enough sleep, and supporting your gut health, that will truly help you take charge of your health. Remember, managing diabetes isn't about perfection. It's about making progress and finding a balance that works for you. Small changes, made consistently, can lead to big improvements in how you feel and how your body responds. You've got the power to make choices that will positively impact your health and your life, and every step you take in the right direction is a step toward a better future. If you found this information helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you tried any of these foods, or have any favorite diabetes-friendly foods that work for you? Drop a comment below to share your experiences. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living a healthy, vibrant life at any age. Here's to living your best life, feeling energized, and in control of your health, no matter your age. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.